Good morning-ish, mid-morning. We basically have been getting rain every single day, or if not every day, every other day. So we haven't been able to do any harvesting. We got a little bit of stuff to do on the grain head. A couple little things to finish up on the new 600 series head that we got last year. A couple odds and ends pieces that we figured since we're down, might as well fix it now. This center section here, this center stainless piece, was pretty dented up and dinged up, so we just took it out, tried straightening the one, but that didn't work. So we got a nice used piece we're gonna stick in there. Once that's in, then I got one piece to put in on that end, and she's ready to go. So Dad and Jason finished up on the 930 bean head that we actually started robbing parts off of. Decided to resurrect that this year to help with bean harvest. They started working on it before I left on vacation. Finished her up while I was gone, and yeah, seems to me that they said everything went together pretty smoothly. So hopefully we got 2 headers and 2 combines running on beans this year. This whole thing was all in pieces. The reel was off of it completely. We robbed parts off of the reel that was on this head to make a reel for our corn head because we had so much down corn last year. So we bought basically a dinosaur relic, 913 I think is the number, but it's had the steel snoots and all that. We bought that. It was just a 13-footer, and we took all the gearing and all that and put it on this head. To be able to put this reel back on and have it working. So looks like everything, Dad said everything ran pretty smooth when they had it on the combine. So hopefully it doesn't give any headaches once we start cutting with it, and we can get a bunch done in the day. Seeing that it rains every other day, it's if we can get a window of 3 or 4 days of cutting, we can put a good dent in our beans. So that's the goal anyway. The only problem with this head here is, not problem, but one thing that they couldn't rig up, or didn't have time to really rig up right now, is it still lifts the reel up and down with the hydro, but the other setup for the reel, you could push the reel out and in. Well, this one here, it's just stationary. Couldn't figure out how to make that work, pushing it out and in. So, which isn't a big deal. We could set it, and then when we lift the reel up and down, it'll be pretty close to where we want it to be. So yeah, other than that, this baby is ready to go. Never thought she'd see the light of day again, but it is ready to take in some beans. Hopefully by the end of the week, if the weather stays the way it says, we're supposed to have a couple days here of wind and sun. It's not warm by any means. I think it's only 40-45 degrees right now, but sun's out and wind's going, so hopefully it'll dry the beans out in 3 days. We'll get going by the end of the week. If not, we'll probably start cutting on some corn. waiting on a couple things for the corn head, the old corn head that we got, and we're still trying to find a truck driver. Yeah, we're trying to find a truck driver to bring us the new corn head that we bought. Well, new to us. The newer 8-row 22-inch. So that way we can have 2 combines running on corn as well. Trying to find a guy that'll pick it up for us. Kind of becoming a hard task. I don't know why. Hopefully sooner or later it's supposed to be field ready, so once that shows up here, we'll have 2 combines running on corn as well. So yeah, hopefully within a week we're doing something as far as harvesting. We really want to be done before the snow flies this year. That would be fantastic. So a couple of things I gotta finish up today. I gotta get the grain cart out. Not out, it is out, but we were using that to load semis with dry corn. And over the summer we had a couple bad storms and it ripped the tarp off of it. So we gotta fix the tarp, put a new tarp on it. And then we ended up with a little bit of moldy corn in there. We didn't realize that it ripped the tarp off, so we gotta go inside, pressure wash it out. Not a huge deal, but just a little bit of a pain in the butt. And then as if we didn't have enough going on, there's the grain cart. We formed up for our newish bin yesterday morning, so hopefully we still got to run all of our rebar yet, but that'll only take a couple hours, and then pour it up and let it sit for a week or so. And we got the bin sitting here. Hopefully that'll go together smooth and have no issues putting it together. Usually they go smooth. If you get a good decent crew, we could probably have this one up in a day or so. Day and a half probably. But yeah, that's what we got going on. We're just about ready to get going on harvest. Once weather breaks, we'll be full steam ahead here. So we got the grain cart all cleaned out. That was a nasty, stinky job. Been putting it off as long as I could. So we gotta take this little tarp, this little rip off that pole there. Wait till the wind goes up. There's a pole in there. Gotta drag that down, pull it out of this tarp. And then you gotta take these straps off, both ends. That's how we tighten everything. Take this pipe out. Then when we get the new tarp, all we gotta do is throw the 2 pipes in, get it up there, and then get the strap set to where we want it, how tight we want it when it's closed. Pretty simple. Doing tarps ain't too bad. So I've done enough of them on our hopper bottoms that it's definitely not too bad. But man, I just can't seem to shake this cold. Going on a week and a half now. Cough and sore throat. Just not sure what the heck's going on. Fever. Gonna have to take another vacation and get cleaned up or get feeling better, I guess. I don't know. But P.S. if anybody's wondering if Disney is worth the trip, it definitely is. My kids loved it. Me and my wife loved it. It was just so much fun down there. But anyways, this is what came out of the grain cart. Nasty. Just nasty. Yep, we had that little bit of corn sitting in the bottom of the cart. And to be honest, completely forgot that it was in there. And then that storm came through, ripped the tarp off, and by the time we realized that that there was corn in there, obviously it was too late. It was all rotten, so stinky job, but somebody had to do it. So now I'm gonna get the combine moved out of the way. So I can back the grain cart in by the shop door. Not gonna put it in the shop, but just get it over there so it's close to the tools and everything. Oh, man, it's gonna be a great video. Yeah, so I'll get this beast moved. Turns out we got this part here. We built a new one out of stainless. And we built it, got it all cut and ready to go. Went to drill the holes. We need to put bolt in here, 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 and here. Went to go drill the holes, and we got we don't have a drill bit that's capable of drilling through that stainless steel. So we had to take it up to our machine guy, and he was going to punch some holes into it quick for us. So we'll get that back on tomorrow. I got the part that I need for this end, and then we got one other small thing to do to button up the other end, and this one will be ready to go along with the other one. Jason just has to put the chains on the corn head, gathering chains, and we had to get 2 new snoot tips, or three tips for the snoots. By snoots I mean these guys here. These here we busted, well, if you could see, you bust them and then we have to get new ones. But we'll keep this one for a spare, and there's one more that we'll keep for a spare. Just in case, because up here, once the cold sets in, the ground gets hard, and you're always trying to, we got the Calmer's chopping knives on ours, so we run our head pretty tight to the ground. And when you do that and the ground's frozen and you hit either a frozen piece of dirt or a stone that's frozen in the ground, it'll just snap those poly snoots like nothing. Typically when it's like this and the ground isn't frozen, nothing's frozen, they're quite a bit more forgiving. We don't break as many. So, but with running the Calmer's chopping rolls, we want to keep it as short as possible, obviously, to let them rolls do their thing. So that's the only downfall up here when it gets cold, that takes a beating on the heads. So even on the, see that yellow poly all on the bottom of that head, if the ground freezes before we are done cutting beans, then we will pretty much have to replace all that poly next year, because the frozen ground will just eat it up. Unreal. It's unreal what the frozen ground does to stuff. So I'm gonna back this combine out of the way. take that grain cart, back it in right here, and then I went and grabbed my uncle's 8300 since ours is still up north on the baler. I'll get that back over to him, pull the combine back up this way, and I don't know, actually I might take his tractor, and we put new gravel in by our unloading slab, so I might take his tractor before I take it back to him and pack that gravel back down. So yeah, that's probably what we'll do. There we go. See what happens for me. I got such big muscles, you know. Every time I go to turn the key, I hit the shifter, and it tells the machine that it's actually in gear, which won't let you start it. Guess it just doesn't pay to be a big muscle man, I guess. I don't know. There we go. See what happens for me. I got such big muscles, you know. Every time I go to turn the key, I hit the shifter, and it tells the machine that it's actually in gear, which won't let you start it. Guess it just doesn't pay to be a big muscle man, I guess. I don't know. Well, get this thing moved over there. I gotta say, his 8300 is quite a bit roomier than ours. Ours has like 7 different monitors right here, so everything's just right in your face. Then we got toolbox, and it's just a clutter, but we kind of need it because you know, when you're in the middle of the field and something breaks, you need either the tool to fix it or parts to fix it. Hear that? I'm going through puberty again. But yeah, makes his look a lot roomier in here. So we'll just spin this down. Well, we got a little bit of a problem. That jack is broke. Won't lift it up. So I'm gonna have to slowly pull out, I guess. I mean, it's snug on there, so it should be fine. That's the third jack that we've put on this cart. See what happens. duck butter. Duck butter. Those of you that don't know what that phrase means, I really don't know either. Heard it from a buddy. And that's how the story goes, I guess. I'm gonna try to convince Mom to come out and wrap up my hose, though. I just don't feel like doing it. See if I can suck her into it. Check it out. I got her to do it. I'll get in this skid steer. I'm sure the first couple days will be slow until we get the hang of running two machines in the field for the first time, but should be pretty exciting. Hopefully all goes well. Minimal breakdowns. See, I'm not like, oh, we're not gonna have any breakdowns, but I know we'll have some, but it'd be nice just to have minimal. I mean, not like breaking down every day. You know, just little stuff here and there. Once in a blue moon, I'd settle for that. But yeah, anyway, smash that like button, hit the subscribe. Yeah, help me grow my channel a little bit. That'd be fantastic. So, all right, thank you guys. Hope you liked the video. God bless.